Okay, what's up guys? So in this video I'm going to show you how to create a quick surreal scene. It's really easy. You only need, you only need the Blender kit add-on. Okay, if you want to add like materials, but you can, if you've got real-time materials, so you can use these from Ducky. Obviously he's got like a free version that you can try out some of the materials, so I'll leave a link to that in the description for you to download if you want. But you won't need to create materials. We're going to do it really quickly, so let's get started. First thing, make sure you watch the previous video on how to set up your camera and your viewport like this, with your camera, your shader editor and your viewport. So let's go Shift A, mesh, plane. Yes, let's scale it up somewhere like that, so we have a nice straight line here for the camera. If I go here, you can see. Now what you want to do is go tab, right click, subdivide. Let's go here, and you can subdivide it about 30 times. That's perfect. Then go to other tab. Now what you want to do is create some cool looking building. Well, they're not going to be buildings, but how do we do that? So Shift A, mesh, cube, and then let's go R, rotate it like this, G, bring it to somewhere like that, go to top view, and then what you can do is go Shift D, duplicate it, create one here, then go Shift D again, bring this one here, and then S, scale it up somewhere like this, G, bring it like that, S, okay, and then G, let's bring it somewhere like that. This one, we can go R, and then let's add another one here, so Shift D, bring it to like that. Just find something that you like. Let's go R, and let's just rotate this one here, G, somewhere like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. We can always adjust, add, whatever you want to do. Let's go Shift D, let's add another one, bring this one like this. That looks pretty cool. This one looks a bit funny, so let's go R, and then G, let's bring it up. Okay, that looks better. I like that. What you can do is just bring this camera up a little bit. So click on your camera, go here, go to Y. That looks good. So what you can also do is zoom in, so we can always bring it in like that, and then go something like that. It's up to you. Find something that you like. Obviously yours won't be exactly like mine. Make sure that this is selected, so go to here, edit, preferences, and type in images as planes. Enable this. I made a video on how to import models in a previous video. Make sure you check it out. That's how you use it, but I'm pretty sure you'll know how to use it. Okay, now let's add a model. So go Shift A, go to image, images as planes, and then find your PNG, G, and I'm going to bring mine here. Go to top view, G, bring it to somewhere like that. You can always adjust it later on. Okay, yes, let's get it down, G. Okay, that looks fine. We will change it later. Just make sure that cycles is enabled, and then what we can do is, if you've got Blender Kit add-on, you can select the cube, go to materials, and then you can just add like a painted metal or whatever you want. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use real-time materials from Ducky. So I'm going to go with metal. Just going to go with grid, and then what I'll do is use cracked for this one. This one, change it to like a, let's go with just the weathered one. Same here, same. Okay, might have missed one, but I can always come back to it once I can see where everything is going on. Ground material, what I'm going to use is just a exterior, and just going to put a cement. Simple, easy. Okay, now what you want to do is go Shift A, add a mesh, add a cube, and then go S. Let's scale this one all the way to cover the scene. Then what you want to do is hit cube, hit new, zoom in, and then click on the principal BSDF, delete it, Shift A, type volume, add a principal volume, and plug the volume to the volume. Bring this density down to 0.1. You can see it's starting to look good. You can see we've got nice fog here, like haze. Change this world to all the way dark. Now don't worry, you'll see it will look better soon. Now go Shift A, look for a point light, and let's go to wireframe mode, Z, and then G. Let's bring this here, and then go here to camera view, G, and let's bring this to somewhere like this. Bring this intensity up. We'll obviously have to play around with it. Now let's go here. Now if I go here, take this point light, go G, bring it just outside, and then let's have a look how it looks. You can see it's not as harsh. You can see got nice shadows going on here. Then let's change this color, so you can go with like a blue, and then we can play around with this, so you can make it 1000 and just see how it looks. If you like it better like this, it's also fine. And then what you can do is you can even select this. Let's go back here, and then go to wireframe mode so we can see. And then what you can do is go Shift D, add another one here if you want. Shift D and adds a bit more light. So if I take these away, you can see it adds a subtle difference. I think it looks pretty good. Then we can play around with our cube, the volume cube. So go back here, select it, density, let's make it 0.2. Actually, it looks good. And then you can play around with your camera and see if you like it zoomed in or zoomed out. Bring this to the, but I like it about there. That looks pretty good. And you can always just play around with your ground material. So if that's not so nice, you don't like it, you can go with like concrete. Let's actually go with maybe like a metal, and let's see how that will look. It should add, that looks much nicer. And then if you want, you can make these contrasting colors, if you know what I mean. So like there, let's go here. It just adds a nice subtle difference. If you don't want it all blue, you can change this, make this like a lighter blue. That looks also nice. So you can play around with the colors, try and go with opposite colors. So a quick tip, if you want like colors that kind of complement each other, so if you've got blue here, you want to go right across to somewhere like that for the opposite. So if you're in like a red, you want like a light blue. If you want like a green, you want like a pink. It kind of looks good if you have those two colors in the same scene. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Quick scene, easy to make. Make sure you join the Patreon if you want to download it. I'll leave a link to the Patreon in the description. Make sure you subscribe, and I appreciate the support.